Rock Your Notebook, and I am up with a mixed media spread for Calico Collage. I have to admit that this is definitely one of those spreads that I'm like, I really did not like it. I wasn't exactly happy with it. And it has nothing to do with the amazing elements from Calico Collage. It just has to do with everything, I think. I started off with collaging this napkin because I didn't like that purple paint there. And I think that if I hadn't collaged the entire napkin and just like ripped out pieces of the napkin and then added more paint, that I would have been happier with the outcome. But I didn't do that, and I left the whole process in just so you could see how to collage the napkin onto the page. When you do this, it's important that you take the back layer of the napkin off and you only collage the front part of the napkin, which I left that part of the video out, but that's okay. These napkins I got in the Target dollar spot like forever ago, and I thought they were really pretty and perfect for collaging, and they are, just not over this purple paint and probably not the whole napkin. Or I should have collaged other pieces on top of the napkin. I don't know. In the end, it is what it is. It was a learning experience, and that's what mixed media / art journaling is all about. Like, you're not gonna make everything that you make and fall in love with it and be happy with it. And that's just part of the process of learning and playing with mixed media products. And that's one of the reasons why I think that traveler's notebooks for mixed media are perfect, because they're smaller, so you don't get overwhelmed with having so many pages that you need to create something magnificent and something amazing every single time. Anyways, so we have this, and I am using the kit from Calico Collage, which I absolutely love, 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 love every single kit that I get from Norella. If you have not checked out Calico Collage, I highly suggest that you do. Of course, as always, a link will be left below in the video description. And I lost my train of thought there. I'm sorry for that. A link will be left below, as always, for Calico Collage, and you just have to check them out because it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. The kit that I'm using, and hold on, I'm looking for the name, is absolutely gorgeous. Give me 2 whole seconds. I have to look it up because for some reason I'm having a brain fart of the name of the kit, and I have a mess on my desk. I mean, do you all have messes on your desk all the time? Because I do, like, all the time. It's ridiculous the amount of messes that I have. Serendipity. That was my kit this month. The Serendipity kit is absolutely beautiful, and I love the butterflies and all of the elements from the kit. I didn't do a walkthrough of the kit this month. I don't know why, but I didn't do a walkthrough of the kit this month. But I do have a junk journal video that will be up later today or tomorrow as well of this kit, and then you can see the entire kit, which is it's so pretty. It's the colors and everything. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so now that we know that the kit that I'm using is Serendipity, I grabbed some of my Lindy's Gang magical shakers, and so they're little mica powders, and they react to water. So you sprinkle them on in very small amounts, and then you spray water all over them, and they react, and they become this gorgeousness. And I just wanted to use them because I hadn't played with them in a while. And here I'm just making sure that everything's dry. So you're getting like a flip through of my mixed media here. And right there, the page doesn't look so bad, but I just kept going, you know. So here I am, and I'm grabbing another color of the shakers. And I originally thought when I first started that this is the color that I was putting on at first, but it wasn't. And this happens to be my favorite color. It's not quite as red. So maybe that's why I don't like it. I don't know. The spread is just, I don't like it. But so I sprayed another magical shaker on here, and I'm just drying it, and you can see that each time I spray water that it reacts, and I get more drippage and different streaks of color going on. And that's just the beauty of working with something like this. They are not permanent once dry. They might not move as much, but they are definitely not permanent. And here I come in now with a color burst in green from Prima. I believe it's like an emerald green. And I love this green because it has tints of gold in it. And I was trying to bring out the green that was on the napkin, and I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Anybody want to tell me what I was thinking? It just, no. Probably should have left well enough alone. Most of the green ends up getting sprayed off, but then there's like hints of it, and again, it looks kind of like a muddy mess. It really does. Like, it's just not cute at all. So I dry all of that, and then I'm like, okay, so what else can I do to bring some interest to this page? And it's dark, you know, it's not like a bright, happy page. And not all mixed media pages will be bright, happy pages, but this is definitely not like a bright, happy, oh my goodness, beautiful page. So I dry all of this, and then I'm going to grab two of my stencils. They are both from Michaels. One was like in the stamp section, and I forget who makes it. And then the other one is this one, which happens to be one of my favorite stencils. And I grabbed some of my Liquitex acrylic paint in black, and it's just the basics one. It's not like the heavy body expensive one. It's the basics one, which is cheaper. And it works just as well as the other Liquitex heavy body paint. It's just black acrylic paint. And then I added some interest with my stencil, and I was happy with that. I probably could have left well enough alone. Again, I'm still not happy with the page, but whatever. I let it roll. And then I bring in the green stencil and some light texture paste. And in hindsight, maybe this would have been better if I had used like one of my colored texture pastes, because, you know, when you use like a water reactive product and then add texture paste, the texture paste actually soaks up the color, so it doesn't stay perfectly absolutely white regardless if your product is dry or not. And I really wanted this to stand out more than it ends up standing out in the end. Like right here it looks white, but once it's all kind of like dry and stuff, not so much. So I probably should have used one of my colored texture pastes that I have, or maybe I should have colored this texture paste with maybe like a green. That probably would have been really pretty, just to bring in more green into the spread. But I didn't, and I rolled with it, and this was my outcome. So then I went and cut out all of my elements from the Serendipity kit. I actually didn't cut out elements from the element pages. I actually cut them out from a piece of the paper, and that's where I went. I was cutting out elements from the paper, and super happy with the elements that I chose, and then I will add journaling. You're gonna see a big card that comes in on the right hand side, and that's where I'm gonna do a whole bunch of journaling. And that's pretty much it for this. So what I would really like to know in the comments is, have you tried mixed media? And if you have tried mixed media, have you made a spread that you don't like before? Because if you have, I would really like to know. Were you completely dissatisfied with it? Were you okay with it? Did you just take it as a learning experience? Like, how did you handle the fact that you were not happy with your spread? And that's it. Okay, so with that, I'm going to say goodbye and remind you to definitely check out Calico Collage and Serendipity and all of the amazing stuff. I know she just released a Halloween kit that appears to be fantastic. I don't own that kit, but the kit looks amazing. So check her out. Link will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for supporting me. I truly, truly appreciate that. I make these videos in hopes of inspiring you, and I hope that's what you get from them. Alrighty, bye.